Kaiba and abridged jokes aside, I do have a weird relationship with Yu-Gi-Oh! As a whole. Since I'm not the most financially stable person, every time I want to get into it with social events at local areas and meet new people, I end up being reminded by my bills and feel that I kinda can't keep going at the moment. I have played a few of the video games, so I can definitely give you Yu-Gi-Oh! Fans some content around that. But I have two decks that are kinda playable, which is a Synchros deck that got ranked on some of the ban lists on 2020, and the Triple Pack Sacred Beast Structure deck. But I only got them because I like the idea of the Sacred Beast rather than a matter of strategy. But with that bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Story aside, I want to talk about Team APS, a channel that I have found not only entertaining, but very informative in terms of the topics that get brought up, with today's major topic being their mini-series called Larry and the Hole. I'm not quite sure if they were the first Yu-Gi-Tubers, as they're called, to bring this sort of concept, but the concept of the series is to document how reliable it is to make a profit as they spend $40 each time on a different store of their area. This can apply to local stores, Target, to even Walmart, with the latter, as the series has shown, to not really be a reliable place to get packs. But yeah, the concept goes like that. They spend a certain amount of money on packs from different stores and see what they pull, how much money they make out of it, thanks to the fact that this kind of games offer a chance to purchase their cards for collectors and players, based on their use, popularity, and rarity, as well as some other technicalities on Yu-Gi-Oh! Specifically, but I will not get into that just today. This idea not only can be fun for those that like to see unboxings and discussions of products, but I think this series is incredibly useful for those that think they can just buy cards and make something to play or sell out of them, when in reality there's a lot of elements to consider and that not every card is really valuable. They even keep a track of the money spent/earned, which kinda makes it look like a documentary series. The closest I can think to a concept like this is those Storage Wars shows where people will buy storage slots from people that left them forgotten and see what they can find. Sometimes they make good money, other times it's just garbage. I get that similar feel here, but I think since Yu-Gi-Oh! Can have a lot of compulsive buyers with the hope that they can simply get their money back or even make a living out of it, and if you know any kind of collector's thing like stamps, coins, and yes, cards, you're aware that those don't operate like that. Hell, making kind of a small side note for a future talk on the channel as a whole, they even show you how even buying a full box of packs, you know what should be purchased by the store for people to get packs, may not have even one print of each card on the list. Something that's also needed for those that just want to buy and hope for the best. Again, this is a channel that I will go back in the future, because there's a lot to talk about with what they do and the attitude they bring to the table. But overall, I think Larry and the Hole is a good series to follow if you're a Yu-Gi-Oh! Fan trying to get something to enjoy out of the idea of buying stuff at different places. Hell, there might be even a chance that they might motivate you to be curious and see if you have any stores that sell those outside of locals. Who knows? However, please support anything that's local. They do pay their bills with your purchases. If you're someone trying to have some certainty of how useful it is to buy packs, both as collector or player, this might be able to bring a good social message.